Welcome back to the 2 Minute Warning, episode 290. Back on the topic of baseball today. Before we get started, question of the day: which Yankees shortstop holds the single season record for home runs? For a shortstop, of course. Answer revealed at the end of the video. Let's get right to it. So, as reported by ESPN's Jeff Passan, Yankees are re-signing DJ LeMahieu, 6 years, $90 million, 6-year, $90 million contract for DJ. This is huge. By no means at all am I a Yankees fan. I've always been a Rays fan, Floridian. But this has me excited for what the Yankees have in store for this upcoming season with DJ coming back. I mean, the guy really does it all. He steps in the box. You know that he's going to have a quality at bat every time. He hits the ball oppo so well. A lot of his hits are oppo right center, but when he needs to pull the ball, he can. He can pull the ball 380 feet, or he can also go oppo 380 feet. The guy can swing the bat. And he walks, he gets hit by pitches, he fights base hits, 2 strikes, he drives the ball in the gap, he drives the ball over the fence. He really does it all. He originally signed with the Yankees back in 2019 stats. Obviously, both years with the Yankees, he's been fantastic. If I'm a Yankees fan, I love DJ LeMahieu, and I'm happy that they re-signed him. Like I said, even as a non-Yankees fan, I'm happy they did because I'm just excited to see what he can do this year. But in 2019, he was on the ballot for AL MVP. I believe he was 4th. And he also won his first career Silver Slugger award back in 2019. 2020, of course, in a shortened season of only 60 games, he hit .364, 10 home runs. He led the American League with a .421 on-base percentage. He also won the batting title, meaning he led the league in batting average again at .364. Career with the Yankees, he's hitting .336, and he's the only player to ever win batting titles in both the National League with the Rockies in 2016 and then in the American League with the Yankees in 2020. Simply put, he swings the bat well and is an asset to any team that he can be lucky, or that is lucky enough to have him on. That he's a great player to have. The Yankees in general are extremely talented at the plate. Obviously, the only other conversation as far as a lineup in baseball with them is the Dodgers. They got DJ. DJ led off towards the end of the season. Here on and off throughout the year, he led off, but he finished the season as leadoff. So the lineup includes DJ LeMahieu, of course, Aaron Judge, Aaron Hicks, Giancarlo Stanton, Luke Voit, Gio Urshela, Gleyber Torres, and then Brett Gardner. Brett Gardner, 2021 is part of his player option, so I'm not sure if he's really has he decided he's playing this year. I don't know. Of course, if he is, that's a good asset for the Yankees. He's obviously getting old, but he's a veteran outfielder. That's always a good presence to have on your team. My point being, the Yankees lineup is stacked. So can this addition of DJ push them to the World Series? I think it can. He obviously takes a team that's here already and just makes them that much better. He, like I said, the Yankees, even without DJ, would be a stacked lineup for sure. But adding him back on just gives you a guy that you can rely on to get on base, get around the bases, drive guys in, play good infield. The guy can play second base. He played first base this past season. DJ is a huge asset again. Luke Voit was quoted saying earlier this week that we need DJ, so he wanted him, obviously. So the Yankees guys, they like him. He fits well. He's got good chemistry with the team. Everything about this re-signing makes perfect sense and was very well done. But as far as World Series talks, the Yankees have been in the conversation for the World Series the last couple of years, ever since Aaron Judge arrived, but they've yet to make it past the ALDS. Last year fell short to Houston, or 2 years ago fell short to Houston. This last year fell short in Game 5 to Tampa Bay. The big Mike Brasso home run was fun to watch as a Rays fan. Anyway, my problem with the Yankees is their pitching on the bump. They have issues, more specifically their bullpen. Right now, my projected 2021 Yankee starters, of course, Garrett Cole in the 1 spot. Pretty obvious number 1 there for the Yankees. Just acquired him last year. It was his first season there from Houston. And he's lights out, pretty much. He has off days, whatever, but he's lights out. Second starter, I have Jordan Montgomery. He's a left-handed pitcher. Outside of Garrett Cole, he's the most experienced pitcher in the Yankees pitching rotation. So that's my number 2. The number 3, I got Domingo German. He's a right-handed pitcher. He's been battling some suspension, some off-the-field stuff that he got involved with. So that's going to be the issue with him. Can he get it together and play baseball, or is he going to be suspended, whatever? So he's obviously a talented pitcher that the Yankees need to step up, but can he do that? I don't know. 4th, I got Davey Garcia. He's a right-handed pitcher. He's only 21, very young guy, but he's talented. And he's been in the talks with being compared to Pedro Martinez, so that obviously makes him a talented guy. So those are my top 4 starters. Comment below if you think anybody else will be starting for the Yankees. I got those 4 guys. But their bullpen more specifically is where I have an issue. Masahiro Tanaka, a big arm for their bullpen for the last who knows how long. It feels like the last 10 seasons. He's going to be more than likely out of there this year. He's a free agent, and I think he's going to go pitch in Japan. So they won't have him back. Their biggest main guy that everyone knows about, Aroldis Chapman. There's clearly problems with him. Yes, he throws 100+ miles an hour. Yes, he's a talented guy, but you go back to 2016, I believe, when the Cubs won the World Series. He gave up that home run to Rajai Davis. Yes, the Cubs still won, but that's an example of him giving up a late game home run or hit that was big. 2 years ago in the ALCS, Jose Altuve walk-off home run off who else but Aroldis Chapman to end the game. Last year, Mike Brasso go-ahead home run in the top of the 9th off of who else but Aroldis Chapman. Aroldis Chapman does not do well in big situations. History shows that. I hate to say it. I like the guy. He's obviously, there was 106 miles an hour, whatever he hit that one time. But there's problems with him. So then you got guys like right-handed Adam Ottavino, throws well, not a stud, a solid guy. Right-handed Chad Green, same thing as Ottavino. Zach Britton from the left side is kind of a hit-or-miss guy. He doesn't throw overwhelmingly hard, so when he's missing spots or his pitches are off, he's going to get hit. So again, this loss of Tanaka is big. And then, of course, they have Luis Severino that's supposed to be in action for 2021, battling arm injuries the last couple years or the last year. So who knows about him? So bottom line is Yankees are re-signing DJ LeMahieu. Huge signing, going to help their lineup a lot. But where they really need help on this team is in their bullpen. Their lineup is solid as is. But, of course, adding DJ makes it that much better. So can the Yankees make a World Series run this year? Absolutely. Pending their pitching, both starting and bullpen, to step up and help their lineup because, in the end, defense wins championships. That is all I have to say about that. As far as the question of the day, it was Didi Gregorius. Single-season Yankees shortstop home run record is Didi Gregorius. 25 home runs is the number to beat. I know some of you guys probably thought it was Derek Jeter. I would have thought the same thing, but no. Didi Gregorius. Thanks for watching, guys. 2-minute warning.